Percy Jackson and the Olympians, the new Disney Plus series, has now launched with its first 2 episodes. Now, we talked the other day about the fact that the first reactions from some critics who got to see the first number of episodes in advance were all very, very positive. And listen, I'm somebody who liked the original movies with Logan Lerman. I like those movies. Yeah. I had fun with them. Now, I never read the books. So, I mean, I get it when something comes up that's based on books. It's not as good as the book. Well, I wasn't one of those people. I just saw the movies. And I didn't like the second one as good as the first one, but I liked the first movie. It was fine. But yeah, Walker Scobell was going to be the new Percy Jackson. Like that caught my attention. Okay, the reviews have been good, whatever. Last night, it debuted. Now, you got to understand the context of this. Disney Plus, and I don't think it's hyperbole to say this, in its years of existence now, has absolutely completely fallen on its face and failed to deliver a great original series that wasn't Marvel or Star Wars. I think that's fair to say. Now, all due respect to anybody who's a High School Musical, the musical Woo! Show, whatever it's called, but they haven't. They tried to do it with Willow. Mm-hmm. That didn't work. Wah, wah. That didn't work out. We had high hopes. That didn't work. So I was admittedly, even though the early reactions have been good for Percy Jackson, I was kind of skeptical. So Ann and I sat down last night, popped it on, settled in to watch the first 2 episodes. Disney has finally launched a great show that isn't either Star Wars or Marvel. And they haven't done a lot of great Star Wars or Marvel, but they've done a couple of great Star Wars. They've finally given us something that's great. I thought the first 2 episodes of this show were absolutely wonderful. Not The Last of Us good, not House of the Dragon good, but Walker Scobell is going to be a star. This kid is going to be a star. He's got all, I mean, he's still a child actor in many ways. Who knows what he'll develop, but I'm telling you right now, he's got all the tools. I thought the characters, what was endearing. I really love the relationship between him and his mother. The kid they've got playing Grover. What do they call that? He's not a centaur. He's like a half centaur. It's called, I can't remember the name of the mythical creature. That just has goat legs.
Yeah,
I can't remember the name of it. But anyway, I'm sure somebody in the live chat will know what it is. A satyr. A satyr. That's right. The kid who plays Grover is great. I love the kid who played Grover. I love when they get to the camp for the demigods. Jason, I never know how to pronounce his last name. It's a big, long Greek last name. Jason Sardoukis or whatever. He was in Parks and Rec.
Right. Sardoukis.
Sardu, whatever. He plays Dionysus.
Okay.
He's a small part in the first couple of great. I just love that they build the kind of the mystery of it, like which god is his father?
Who's your daddy?
Can't be one of the big 3, right? Can't be Zeus, Hades, or Poseidon because they're not allowed to have children anymore. They build it up great. And listen, some Disney Plus shows have been guilty of starting strong, finishing weak. And maybe that's what will happen with this Disney Plus show. But I got to say, I'm very pleasantly surprised. I was not expecting something to be great, but I thoroughly enjoyed myself watching this. Guys, we want to thank a sponsor of this video, Factor. This bustling holiday season, you might be looking for nutritious, flavorful meals to fuel you on jam-packed days. Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal delivery service, can help you eat well for breakfast, lunch, and dinner with chef-prepared, dietitian-approved, ready-to-eat meals delivered straight to your door. You'll save time and stay on track with your healthy lifestyle while tackling all your holiday to-dos. Cross meal prepping off your list this holiday season with Factor. Skip the meal planning, grocery shopping, chopping, prepping, and cleaning up, and get Factor's fresh, never frozen meals delivered to your door. They're ready in just 2 minutes, so all you have to do is heat and enjoy. Choose from 35 plus chef-crafted meals every week that support a healthy lifestyle and meet your meal preferences. Looking for calorie-conscious options over the holidays that don't skimp on the flavor? Try delicious, dietitian-approved, calorie-smart meals with around or less than 550 calories per serving. And Factor isn't just for dinner. Count on extra convenience any time of the day with an assortment of 55 plus add-ons to suit various preferences and tastes. So guys, head to factormeals.com/Campea50 and use the code Campea50 to get 50% off. That's code Campea50 at factormeals.com/Campea50 to get 50% off. Rob, where's your expectations been? I'm going to assume you didn't have a chance to catch it.
I haven't seen it yet. I didn't know it dropped, but it sounds good. I mean, I want to see it. You know, I kind of like the movie, but there's 2 movies, right?
Yeah, they did 2 of them. Yeah.
I like the first movie. I'll watch this. By the way, when you're saying Sardukas, this was a flashback to the movie I Love You, Man. J.K. Simmons, the father, you know, he's best friends.
Oh, my best Jerry Sandukas or whatever.
Mark, I think it was Frank Mardukas.
You're right.
Frank, my best friend, Frank Mard. I think it's Frank Mard. I don't know why.
My other best friend.
And it's I miss those kinds of comedies. I watched Get Him to the Greek the other night with Elizabeth, and she's like, "This movie's not as funny as you think it is," and I'm like, "Yes, it is." But I'm looking forward to this, and to hear that it's a great show. I mean, Disney should be banging out these kinds of shows. And doing them right. I mean, this is the exact place this should live. And to hear that it's cast well and you think you called it wonderful.
It's wonderful. And you know, I because I'm not a fan of the books, I don't care. Like a lot of people made a big deal out of I never know how to pronounce the author's name. Roydan, whatever.
Oh, Reardon.
What's that?
Reardon.
Okay, I just think steroids. Reardon. Okay. A lot of people made a big deal out of the fact that Reardon, who didn't love the original films, is 100% behind this. Like he's like, no, this is being done right. This is the way this is supposed to be done. So I don't really care about that because I didn't read the books. I don't care about the books, but I can see why he was excited about it. It's captures that awe and wonder, and I really dig it.
Well, isn't it interesting that if that's the case, they involve the original creator, One Piece. Successful, same thing.
Right.
And I think this should be, hey, Hollywood, the people that actually wrote these original stories that you're adapting, why not include them in the creative process?
Doesn't always work. Always work.
Did they
They're 2 different mediums, right?
Did they drop all of the episodes?
2. They launched with the first 2 episodes. That's generally Disney's thing.
Okay,
They generally do week to week.
So you have eight episodes.
There's going to be 8 in total?
Yeah. So the guy can end up being the master satyr.
The
Master Satyr. Dude.
I'm done, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
He's gone.
I just can't top that.
I had the setup in my head, and it just came out just like as a blur. Sorry.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.